All right, guys, I'm down here with the next generation of Gator fans, and I got a couple questions real quick. Catalina, what's your favorite part about the Gator Parade today?
Probably cheering on the Gators.
That's right. And Lucy, too. Game in the Swamp. I know it's not your first one. How are you feeling today with the Gator game?
I love it. It's so much fun, and I love watching the Dazzlers and the cheerleaders.
That's right. You heard it down here. And Santi, my guy, how are you? Can you give me a good Go Gators?
Yep.
Go Gators. Everybody give me a Go Gators. I love it. I love it. Back to you guys. Following the detriments the Tampa Bay area has faced from Hurricanes Helene and Milton, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis announced today in Tampa that he'll be donating $1 million from the Florida Disaster Fund to support state organizations supporting local communities. Donation recipients included the Family Initiative, Meals on Wheels, Our Daily Bread on Bradenton, Better Together, and Greater Than the Storm. On the beaches of St. Petersburg, restaurants are back on their feet following the destruction caused by Hurricanes Helene and most recently Milton. Little by little, beach businesses are opening their doors up to customers once again. For those that were able to open, the Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce gave reopening ceremonies to celebrate ribbon cuttings and all. Some of the businesses that were able to start back up include Rick's Reef, Sloppy Joe's Restaurant, St. Pete Pier, and Slice. That's right, Lauren, but that has not been the case for Billy Napier and company, as they've been 0-2 against the Wildcats since his tenure here in the Swamp. Now he hopes to open up the playbook with DJ Lagway as he can utilize his arm. We'll see about that today. Ben makes a great point. I've been calling DJ Lagway a wild card all year, as he can hurt you with both his legs and his arm. I hope to open up the playbook, make the difference today. Employed residents of Citrus and Levy County, whose jobs were negatively impacted by the lost Hurricanes Helene and Milton, now have access to business and employee support initiatives. Representatives from Career Source Florida, the Florida Commerce, and America's SBDC Florida will partner with Career Source Citrus Levy, Marion staff. They'll be based at the Citrus County Chamber of Commerce and the Career Source CLM Levy County Career Center from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Saturday and Sunday. Now, there's a lot that goes behind in front of the camera, as you've seen a lot of on-air talent coming forth, but the production crew behind the camera is what makes the world go around for us, and one of those guys is Patrice, and I want to ask him a few questions. Just Patrice, what's your role, and how does it just give you a different perspective than it would be just a regular fan?
My role specifically is getting BTS shots of what we're doing here, and also taking pictures and videos specifically of the different bands and of the different floats. It gives you a different perspective, mainly because you get to get a little bit closer than you would if you were in the audience or if you're on the sideline. So I'm really excited to be a part of this and to get all the energy and all the excitement that everyone has, the fans and also the people on the floats.
And it can also be challenging, making sure the camera's right, making sure I look good, making sure he looks good. But what's the most enjoyable part and the biggest aspect of being a part of this crew today? Absolutely. And so once again, shout out to the production staff, even behind this camera right here, that makes us look good. You guys are killing the job today, and back to you guys up in the studio. We're just so happy to be down here. Now, guys, we know I specialize in sports and I played sports. Baseball was my thing, but we have some football experts down here, and I want to ask them, you guys, what position would you play in football and why?
I would do running back because I can dash, man. I can get to that end zone.
Coming up on WFT's First at 5, the state of Florida is continuing hurricane recovery relief efforts to impact the communities across the Gulf Coast. And a new grant is being allocated to support the future of Gainesville's public transport system. First at 5 starts right now. Police department investigators were sent out to a car crash on US 441. The incident involved a 50-year-old motorcyclist in a pickup truck. Officials say the motorcyclist died due to the crash. They're still investigating the cause. Vice President Harris and former President Trump are each taking to unlikely communities in an attempt to sway the election in either of their favors. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington with the details. As the election approaches, Attorney General Moody is taking legal action against the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and its Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Moody claims that the department is refusing to verify Florida immigration records for Florida voter registration. The Attorney General details how the influx of immigration into the Sunshine State has potentially mixed non-citizens and citizens in Florida's voter registration count. The state is requesting a response from DHS on the refusal to provide these records.